T to the O to the N to the E, C-L-A-S-S-I-C. What?
Almost made you love me, almost made you cry, almost made you happy, babe. Didn't I? You almost had me thinking you were turned around.
Hey girl, what's up? How you feeling? You feeling it? You feeling it? I don't wanna mess this shirt up. T to the O to the N to the E, C-L-A-S-S-I-C. What? We finna get into some things on this video, okay? What I wanna talk to you about is hate disguised as love. That's the direction we're gonna go in, okay? I'm gonna start with you guys by painting a scenario with you, okay? When you have people around you, whether they be a friend, someone disguising themselves as a friend, or someone disguising themselves as a lover, and they are bothered by the natural way other people gravitate towards you. They're bothered by the natural love and affection people have towards you. They're bothered by just the natural way you walk into a room and work it. The natural way things just kind of seem to, you know, go in your favor to the naked eye. Because we all know that behind closed doors, honey, things can be a hot mess and no one knows, okay? But when you're a queen, you handle things accordingly. Anyways, I'm talking about those people who are undercover haters, okay? People who disguise themselves as supporters when they really can't stand any and everything you're doing, okay? And that comes out sooner or later. With me, it comes out later for me because I find myself trying to see the best in people and trying to rationalize things. I used to. I don't do that anymore. But I find myself trying to rationalize certain things and say, oh, well, no. And it's like, yeah, girl. When it comes down to those situations and those people, I've struggled to figure out like a name for it. Like, what do you even call that? What do you even call that behavior? Because sometimes it's hard to even explain. You know, you think someone is cool. You're like, okay, this person is cool. This person's like my friend, or I like being around this person. But like, why do they act kind of like a hater sometimes? Why don't they really support me? Like what is that? There's just something off in the water. And it's like, what do you even call that? Sometimes people are not even threatened by like your success or what you are or what you're doing. They're threatened by your potential to succeed, by your potential to do amazing things, by your potential to be great, okay? You might not even be doing anything yet. Like, that's the gag. Like, you might not even have one yet, and people are acting and treating you funny and being weird and not supporting you because they see your potential to succeed. And that in itself is enough to make them act haywire, to make them like, it's hard sometimes to accept the fact that people might be that way, or that people might be, dare I say it, jealous of you. Because I know for me, I'm always like, I hate the word jealous. I hate it because I feel like a lot of times it's overused, and I feel like a lot of times, and I don't know if I said this in a past video, but I feel like a lot of times it's used in scenarios where nobody's jealous of you, girl. Nobody's jealous of you. You're doing something, they don't like you, girl, because you're rude. And stuck up and arrogant. But there are other cases where people are jealous of the way that you're received, of your natural energy, of the way you have the potential to succeed and you have the potential to be great, of the tools that you have, the raw talent that you have. Sometimes people are jealous by it, and sometimes people are jealous of that. Unfortunately, not everyone is going to make their jealousy and their hatred or their insecurities just known off the bat and just leave you alone. No. Now is like the time of people disguising themselves as supporters, disguising themselves as friends, because the only thing worse than, you know, being friends with someone who is successful and smart and intelligent and all the things that maybe you wish that you could be, is not being friends with them at all. So I feel like a lot of people are occupying that weird gray area where, you know, if you are to succeed and if you are to be great, they can say, oh, well, yeah, that's my friend. And if you're not, if you bomb and you let all that potential and all those great ingredients you have go to waste, they can say, well, child, You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta watch who you have around. Like, you have to watch who you have around, watch who you're surrounding yourself with, watch when people are sharing and liking and doing all this for the next people, for the next person, and then not doing none of that for you. I've seen people talk about online, you know, y'all will share this, and this as it pertains to a celebrity, but you won't support your friend's business, or you won't support da-da-da-da-da. And that is so true. I had to check myself to make sure that I was even doing that, because I have friends that have YouTube channels. I have friends that are entrepreneurs. I have friends that are, you know, I have friends that do a lot of different things, and I had to check myself. Like, let me make sure I'm supporting my girls. Let me make sure I'm supporting and sharing stuff like that before I'm, you know, sharing Beyonce this and whatever that. You know, girl, yes, she's sickening, but let me make sure my girls are sickening too. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me make sure I'm helping to do my part to elevate them and push them forward, because that's what it's about. Watch the people you have around you. If they're not doing that, if they're uncomfortable by that, you need to weed them people out. For all my empaths out there, I know it could hurt. You're like, oh, but I like this person. Girl, no, that person don't like you. The person is waiting for you to fail so that they can feel better about themselves, so that they can feel better about their failure, so that they can feel better about whatever the case may be. And I do believe there's power in talking about our failures and talking about our L's, okay? Because that does help inspire others to know that you can come back, you can try again. But if people are waiting for you to fail, and part of them is secretly hoping that you fail so that they can feel more comfortable about the way that they are failing to show up for themselves and the way that they are failing to go after what they want, those are not the kind of people you need to have around. Hate disguised as love. Everybody loves you and everybody thinks you're so fab, girl, until you actually start being fab. Everybody wants you to win and be great and be successful until you actually start being great and being successful. And I'm not even like gassing it. I have a few friends right now that I honestly could say like are superstars. Will be superstars. And the fields that they're pursuing and the things that they're pursuing, the things that they want to do are like, girl, it's just time, opportunity, and place. It's literally just a matter of time. And I don't feel any kind of way about that. That doesn't make me feel insecure. It doesn't make me feel bad about where I am and what I'm doing or what I'm not doing. No, because I know what God has for me is for me, and what God has for them is for them. And with all due respect, I know we all may not believe in God on this channel, so to whatever you do believe in, there is a destiny for each one of us to fulfill. And someone else fulfilling theirs does not make or break me fulfilling mine. There's someone I know that was kind of like that was just uncomfortable around me just for me being myself, just for me being like bubbly and funny, for me being all the things that, you know, to be quite frank, that y'all love and support me for. Those very things used to make this person uncomfortable because they were so uncomfortable with themselves and uncomfortable in their own skin. I am thankful. I am so thankful that I have friends that I feel like are superstars and that I feel like are gonna be the absolute, excuse my French. I am thankful to have those kind of friends because that pushes me. That makes me feel like, oh my goodness, like if this caliber of people, you know, take an interest in liking in me, well then that means that I'm doing something right. If I'm around people that I feel like are great or have the potential to be great and it's only a matter of time, well yeah, that's not gonna make me feel insecure. That's not gonna make me feel bad about myself. That's not gonna, girl, why are you not asking people spend so much time being intimidated by other people's elevation, girl. You could be elevating with them. Why are you not asking questions? Like, girl, you spend so much time hating. You hating on the next person's elevation and you hating on the next person's success and the next person's blessings, girl, and you missing out on your own because you're being a hater. I want y'all to be able to call out and recognize hate disguised as love. I want you to be able to call out and recognize, you know, jealousy disguised as support. It's real. I see it every day. I've seen it in my own life. I see it in other friendships. I see it online. I see it everywhere. And I would hate for myself or anyone that's watching this to miss out because of someone else's ill intent. I would hate for anyone to be second guessing themselves and second guessing their skills and second guessing everything that you are because of people around you who really don't want the best for you, who are pretending like they do but they really don't. That's all I wanted to say, girl. I know it was a rant. Y'all know I like to rant when I get in the lounge, girl. You know what it gives, okay? Let me know what it gave in the comments. Let me know if, you know, Do you know what, did this make sense? Do you all know what I'm talking about? Please let me know some stories. Has anyone been like had situations like this with friends, or, you know, like I want to hear what you all have to say, okay? So you know the vibes, you know what to do. It's in the outro. I don't even gotta say it no more. That's what we got, the outro, whatever. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next video.
Can't keep on